Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? How's it going? If you're just coming back, hey, what's up? How's your day going? Hope you're doing well, dude. See what happens if you subscribe to my channel? You get a second greeting at the beginning of each... You like that, right?
No, I'm laughing because you clearly stole that from Curtis Connor.
What's up?
What's up? How's it going? Really good to see you again. I hope you're doing well.
What are you doing?
Oh, you mean Curtis Connor took it from me, whoever this Curtis Connor is. I don't even know who that
Really?
is.
Really? Do you think anybody's gonna believe that? Can we do a subscriber check real quick?
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
It's kind of obvious who stole from who, right?
Whatever, man. I'm here to talk about Invincible, so let's just jump into it.
Let's just jump into it.
Oh god, I hate working for you so much.
Folks!
Curtis Connor, excuse me, sorry.
Folks!
Alright, man, well, guess what? I may be taking some inspiration from Curtis Connor, but you know what Curtis Connor isn't? He's not. So let's talk about this show, please. Spoilers to come if you haven't seen it. This is the best show I've seen in a really long time. Invincible is about a kid named Mark who lives in a universe where superheroes and supervillains are a dime a dozen. And Mark's dad is Omniman, who is literally the strongest superhero on the planet, given that he is a Viltrumite and not from Earth. And because Mark is Omniman's son, he naturally is also a Viltrumite with the same abilities that he finally develops at the start of the series. Unfortunately, what Mark doesn't realize, and in fact most characters on the show do not realize for quite some time, is that Omni-Man is a murderer, and he's actually on a mission to eliminate the weak from planet Earth, as is his duty as a Viltrumite. And holy shit, when Mark finds out and they fight,
Oh my god!
Something else.
what engaged me most about this show is without question, its characters. I've seen a few videos that have mentioned that this show has low budget animation, and I think that's pretty fair, and something I've noticed as well. My fiance actually watched some of this show with me and literally thought the lip syncing was off, but that's just the animation style. It's not perfect, and in general could use some improvements, and Cosmonaut Variety Hour actually mentioned this in his video.
And it's good that the performances are great because it can distract you from how janky the show looks sometimes. This show is really trying its best to do what it can with the budget that it has.
And he feels that future seasons may have better animation, and I hope he's right, but to be honest, it didn't really suck me out of the show. The story is far too compelling for that. I loved watching these characters grow and develop as the series progressed. Mark goes from being a normal teenage kid begging for powers to becoming one of the strongest superheroes the planet has ever seen. And he learns more about himself throughout this process. And his mom, Debbie, starts out as a naive wife and mother, but ends up becoming a strong-willed woman who decides to fight back and stand up against her maniac of a husband. Her character grows and evolves as she learns more. Adam Eve starts out as your typical teenage girl dating an egotistical douchebag, and I assumed she would just end up with Mark by the end, which would be cliche, but her character actually develops into more than just that. We see her become her own person, separating herself from family, friends, and other team members. This was really refreshing to watch. I really enjoyed watching her character grow and progress, past these typical stereotypes and tropes that you would see from a typical superhero story. The voice acting is also very well done. I couldn't imagine anyone but J.K. Simmons voicing Omni-Man, and I also couldn't imagine anyone but Steven Yeun voicing Mark. J.K. Simmons is terrifying to me.
I'm ready when you are.
If you don't think he's terrifying, watch Whiplash. I promise your mind will be changed.
Louder! I'm upset!
I mean, good lord, I haven't seen a show this violent since... ever. This show does not hold back. It's violent when it wants to be. It's crude when it wants to be. And it's funny as hell when it wants to be. There's a few scenes in this show that actually had me like burst out laughing, and I would just rewind and watch it again because it was that funny. I wasn't like bent over laughing like, but it was funny. I enjoyed it.
He speaks so well. I mean, he really speaks well.
When I was growing up, Teen Titans was my favorite cartoon of all time. The action was always entertaining. I loved the feud between Slade and Robin that always kept me engaged. I enjoyed Beast Boy's banter, Raven's sarcasm. The whole dynamic just worked for me and I couldn't get enough of it. And while in general, Teen Titans is nothing like Invincible, I mean, obviously.
Agreed, Cyborg. This tangy yellow beverage is truly delightful.
What's 17 more years? I can always start again. Make another kick.
I still found myself latching on to some of these characters in the same way that I did when watching Teen Titans. If you haven't seen Invincible, I couldn't recommend it more. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.
That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred, forget what I'm saying and where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it upon my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons, I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos.